It's time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Samuel now to return it. His effort's going to get into that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week to be the team.
Down he goes! The Bengals got to him! And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Geno Stone on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's trying another one deep. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, Bengals.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18 on the play. And a Bengal first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Give to Pirine, running right. Along this sideline, inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Motioning him from the slot right. Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Cincinnati.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Brown again. Nice defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Juke the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. First out of the game for James Cook. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen on 3rd and short. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
4-yard gain.
Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've got 1st down from the 31. Burrow to the air now. Hits his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Catch made by Chase Brown. It's a small gain up to the 38. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 46.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look.
Really? Are you kidding me? Man, come on!
They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Burrow from the gun. He's got Gesicki complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1st down from the red zone. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Trying it right side with Piron. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Quick slant complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Trying for it with Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills nothing. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Going for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Burrow now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Brown on the inside give. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Brought in right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
McPherson's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Samuel now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Cook. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
The tackle by Demetrius Knight.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal. You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. From the gun, a give to Brown. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Bengals first down.
First down carry for Brown. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down, Cincinnati.
Brown quick on the draw here. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Jabril Peppers. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
Here's Brown again. And tough running as the elements continue offering up the challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Burrow back to throw. He's running for it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Cincinnati.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Burrow. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our swing around the NFL starts
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming here from the 12. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First down, Burrow to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
On the ground, Brown. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
He's across midfield.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
8-yard pickup. And the Bengals first down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll run again with Brown. It's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
2nd and 13. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Complete to Mike
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third and short, it's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action now with Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Allen. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
James Cook. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Allen gonna throw again. Fights off the pressure. He's running with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. After that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 70-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And Bass's kick is good. And that drops the deficit down to 13.
When you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Good on second, it's Brown. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Cook. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Buffalo Bills.
Allen setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll try the right side with Cook. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Here's a screen for Cook. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Allen looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying it left side with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The tackle made by P.J. Hill. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen on the play action. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Back to throw now, Allen. He brings it in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Good yardage run here for Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On now comes their punter. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Cook trying this one up the gut. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
It's a loss of a yard.
Again, it's Cook. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
James Cook, ball carrier. Logan Wilson on the tackle.
Here's Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made by B.J. Hill. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Another one for Cook.
At the 50-yard line.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
And the Bills first down.
Now run by Cook. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Cook. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of a yard. It's
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's enough.
This is Cook. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Working quickly here. They'll run it with Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
It's a gain of 2.
Allen on 3rd and short. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Tracking for it, and it's good! Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Kicks his way into the clear. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
First down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Brown again. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Brown gets it again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 10, and a Bengal first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they were playing against the elements as much as they were their opponents and overcame both of them to secure the win here in the snow. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Buffalo.